Hi everyone, today we're going to introduce Unit 4, PC Language. In the old days, a person who collected garbage was called a garbage man. Later, when women also joined this profession, the term was changed to either garbage woman or garbage person. But it sounded bad, so it later turned into garbage collector. But still, garbage sounded rather dirty and filthy. Eventually, the term garbage man evolved into sanitation engineer. However, you need to remember that oftentimes this term is used in a rather joking way. Jokingly or not, thanks to politically correct language or PC language, people who help to keep our environment clean enjoy a more positive job title. But is PC language all about beautifying job titles? Of course not. It is about how to use language in a more culturally inclusive way so that mutual respect among people can be achieved. But why is PC language so important nowadays? It is because, according to two American linguists, Sapir and Wolf, the way people view the world is determined wholly or partly by the structure of their native language. In simple English, this means the language you use controls you and your actions, at least to some degree. Hence, it affects the way you look at the world and people around you. Because of the huge influence a language can have on its speakers and the culture around it, it is of utmost importance for people to use PC language to avoid offending or discriminating against any particular group of people in society. PC language is rather new in the long history of English, but the term politically correct appeared in a U.S. Supreme Court judgment involving a political lawsuit as early as 1793. Later, it was used occasionally here and there, but it was not until 1970 that the term politically correct was first recorded officially when Tony Cade Bambara said that a man cannot be politically correct and a chauvinist too, in an essay in The Black Woman, an anthology. From this, it is quite clear that the rise or the trend of using PC language was not totally related to politics, but at least in part a response to multiculturalism and the rise of some social movements such as feminism, the gay rights movement, and the ethnic minority movement. From then on, many terms in English have changed. Some examples are chairman to chairperson, and fireman to firefighter, with more women entering traditionally male-dominated professions. Other changes include African Americans for Negroes, or Asian Americans for Japs or Chinks, as a way to show respect to people's ethnic origins. Faggot is replaced by homosexual or LGBT in order to show respect to people's sexual orientation. And of course, it is not polite to call people idiot or retard. Now we use mentally challenged instead. Please note that in the above examples, some of them were intentionally used to humiliate others, such as Japs in World War II and niggers in slavery time. while others were used without disrespect, such as idiot for mentally challenged, but not appropriate nowadays. Non-PC language can easily reinforce stereotypical images toward a specific group of people. By continuing to use terms like retard or idiot, people tend to forget they are referring to mentally challenged group in their society who need special care, not just a group of people who often act or talk strangely. Hence, empathy will be difficult for people to cultivate, and mentally challenged people will be laughed at or mistreated easily. PC language is especially important for people who use English as a second or foreign language. This is because when we use a language for communication, being grammatically correct is not enough. We also need to be able to communicate appropriately to people who are different from us in religion, culture, race, gender, or even ideology. So everyone is happy and feels fairly treated now? Well, I have to say it is not the case. PC language is not without criticism. Some people think that by trying so hard to sound neutral in everything, language loses its meaning and also demeans the people who are meant to be protected. In the United Kingdom, some newspapers reported that a school had changed the nursery rhyme Baba Black Sheep to Baba Rainbow Sheep in order to avoid using the word black. So, should we ban the use of black coffee and blackboard as well? All in all, PC language is still on the rise, probably because in modern day life, it is required for all global citizens to show certain degree of respect to others, regardless of the social, racial, cultural, religious, physical, and mental differences among people.